innovations everywhere here on the exhibit floor. You never know what you're going to find. John Bay with Regeneron is joining us now. Thanks for talking with us real quick.
Absolutely, very nice to meet you.
So we're going to take a walk through an esophagus.
Yes.
All right, let's get started. And tell me why you have something like this here on the show floor at your booth.
Sure, so I work on Dupixent and we're approved for eosinophilic esophagitis, which is an inflammation of the esophagus. So we created this as a way to show the underlying inflammation going on in the esophagus to help educate our gastroenterologists.
Very interesting. What has the response been when people see it?
Oh, it's been phenomenal. We've had lines, we've had people taking pictures and selfies. It's been really great to just bring people into the booth and then further learn about Dupixent.
Yeah, very interesting for sure. John, thank you so much for spending some time with us.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming and visiting us.
We're here with Dr. Paul Feuerstadt at the Fairing booth. Dr. Feuerstadt, there's two of you. So this is the man in the box, as you said it.
I was stuck in a box as a hologram.
How was it to make something like this?
This was a lot of fun. It was a true innovation and an exciting element of really when you walk the floor and you see somebody you know and saying, hey, wait a second, I know that person. That's awesome.
How was the process putting this all together?
So the process of putting this together was a little bit like lights, camera, action, which is something that as a gastroenterologist we don't normally get to do. There was makeup, which is a little bizarre for me, but was awesome. And then there was lights and a director and a studio. It was a lot of fun.
So what is something like this, having this kind of innovation at your booth, what does that do for you?
So I think it really just ingratiates the community into the booth, which is, hey, wait a second, he's a gastroenterologist, he's in the community, he's in academia also, he's like me. Let me hear what he has to say. Let me learn from what he has to say. It takes the form of a hologram and I'm not physically there. That's awesome.
Has it been interesting, you being here at the booth and being in the hologram?
This is one of the more bizarre moments of my life. So the answer is yes, seeing myself and myself on a hologram is bigger than who I am.
And there you are again. Thank you so much for talking with us.
Thank you, an absolute pleasure.
You can test your knowledge at the Stellara booth with a trivia game. So joining me right now is Brendan Jager. He's with Janssen. This is pretty cool and interactive. Why have something like this?
Well, I think for us at Janssen here, it's a great way to get patients interactive with Stellara and learn some clinical information about what it can do for you and for other people that you might know that are impacted by Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis. It's a great way to get engaged, get a little competitive spirit going, and really just test your knowledge while connecting with patients on the screen here, as well as the data that it offers.
All right, that competitive spirit that he mentioned. Let's try it. Let's test our knowledge.
Let's do it.
All right. Hey, Brian, we're ready to get going. Let's try it.
We've got two contestants here, Allison and Brendan. We've got 9 patients up on the board. Each one of these has a question behind them. Let's start with a random one. Right in the middle is a great place to start. Let's go with Marcy. Marcy's question is, in the induction study preceding, what percentage of predominantly TNF blocker-naive patients treated with Stellara achieved clinical response at week 6? Was it 50%, 63%, 72%, or 56%? What do you think, guys?
I feel like C is always a safe answer.
I like C, but not in this scenario. I'm going to go with D.
D is in dog. All right, let's give that a shot and see how it goes. Is D the correct answer? Yes, indeed. 56%.
Brendan,
And of
good
course,
job.
we got the data to back that up. 56% of predominantly TNF blocker-naive patients at week 6. You can see it up there on the board. Excellent job, guys. We now have an X on the board. All right, you guys get to choose. Which other patient would you like to go check out for another question?
Let's do Laura.
Laura, excellent choice, Laura. All right, Laura, let's see what you got behind Laura's question. Laura's question is, what percentage of bio-naive UC patients treated with Stellara were in clinical remission at 1 year? Was it 49%, 54%, 40%, or 35%?
I'm going to go with C again.
Once again, good answer, but I'm going to go with A.
I almost said A.
All right, let's see if A is correct. Is A correct with 49%? It is indeed 49%. Nice job.
That proves you have to go with your gut, or you need to just know more about Stellara.
I think it helps when you're trained on this information, you talk about it daily.
Well, this is really fun and a great way to get people to your booth. Thank you for talking with us, Brendan.
Absolutely. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, thank you. Don't miss your opportunity to visit face-to-face at the booths with some of the companies that are leading the advancements in digestive healthcare.